Let's explore wild wonders at the San Diego Zoo.
The San Diego Zoo is celebrating Yunzi's first birthday, and wow, what a turnout, and what a great treat they have all had when he first saw his ice cake.
Happy birthday, everyone. Cute panda.
Mom, of course, has had babies before. She recognizes what an ice cake is. She went over to it right away. This is Yunzi's first one, so he was a little slow at first, but once he figured it out, oh my gosh, it was so funny. He's climbing all over it, licking it, eating it, exploring it. It was really a lot of fun.
He's enjoying his bamboo birthday cake. It's made of ice and bamboo, frozen bamboo leaves, some apples, some drizzled honey.
They created these amazing, for the first time ever, these bamboo bows out of leaves from the bamboo. He thought that was a great treat. Well, they're notoriously curious, and especially when they're young, they like to climb up and check things out. No different today. He climbed up to the very top, wrestled with the one that was up there. When it broke off, he went down with it, climbed right back up there, and started playing some more. It was so cute.
The perfect cake topper. What's better than a panda on top of a cake?
Well, throughout the weekend through Sunday, our guests can come down and wish our pandas happy birthday. They can write special notes and messages on the bamboo chimes that'll blow in the wind for them. There's also a lot of opportunities to meet keepers and researchers who do a lot of work with pandas. Yes, we're excited about the birthdays, and yes, we want to celebrate and have fun, but it's important to remember all the conservation work that goes behind all this to make it happen. Giant pandas are a critically endangered species. With roughly 1,600 left in the world, the San Diego Zoo is committed to the conservation of this beautiful animal.
This week we started the weaning process between Bayoun and Yunza. Yunza will be 18 months old on the 5th, and at about 18 months is when Mom decides that it's time to kick Yunza out. And he's self-sufficient. As you can see, he's eating bamboo all by himself. And so she decided that it's time for him to stop stealing her bamboo and to get his own. The first step is what we're doing this week, and we have the door shut between the two exhibits from the early morning until about noon. And then the next step is to do early morning until the very last feeding, which is at about 3:30 or 4. And then the last step is separate overnight, and then after that we will be separated all the time. The weaning process takes 2 to 3 weeks. We take our cues from the bears to see how well they do with weaning, and 2 to 3 weeks depending on how comfortable they are. If he gets restless, then we tend to, we'll step in a little bit, maybe do a training session or give him a little bit more enrichment or food, but we haven't had to do that more than the first day of weaning, so he's doing very well. Bayoun next is hopefully breeding season. She will be starting her estrus probably about March. As she ages, the estrus and the breeding time is becoming a little bit shorter, so we're keeping a close eye on her. Hopefully we'll be breeding again March or April. Yunza next will become an adult bear. He'll grow to be, we're hoping to be a big bear. He's the biggest cub so far. And so he'll be totally self-sufficient. They're independent throughout their, and so he'll be eating his own bamboo and finding his own.
This morning has been delightful. We are at the Giant Panda Research Station, and we had the opportunity to present to Bayoun, our mother, and Yunza, the cub, Lots of toys that have been provided through the generosity of our online viewers and many, many donors to whom we're very grateful. To start with, most of the items I drizzle just a little bit of honey on top because the pandas do have a sweet tooth and it really gets their attention. Then once they've been drawn by the honey, they may start playing with things, which is certainly the case today. When Yunza came out, the first toy he went to was a large plastic disc that was floating in a pond. And he doesn't like to get wet. So he's got to step on, and sometimes it's a little wobbly, he's balancing, but he keeps coming back to it and standing on it. Great for balance, great to challenge him, a new sensation, and that's the kind of thing we like to introduce with our enrichment toys. Another fun thing he did was with another donut, once he got the ball out of that one, he tried to sit in the little hole in the middle. His behind is a little big for that, but it was really fun to watch him. For all of the items we put out, he made the rounds and he interacted with everything eventually. Pandas are strong. They enjoy manipulating items. And so it enhances their well-being to have variety in their environment, which we always want to offer. Yunza's doing very well. He's growing well. He's healthy. As of yesterday, he's 18 kilos, which is just shy of 40 pounds. Well, because he is a youngster and because it is a natural behavior to be up in the trees while mom is off foraging, that's often where he is when he's sleeping. He'll go way up in the top of the tree and he simply falls asleep.